Do you know why balance is so important as a collective? It's because when we don't balance ourselves and we don't look at things with openness, then we lose sight of things that are also important. I feel like a lot of people are in the trap of seeing things as though it's a sort of like tug of war and there's a rope, and it's like if you pull on one side, you lose out on the other side. But that's not the case. We can expand and prioritize, and there can be times where we can direct or strengthen our energy in one direction and the other direction in order to live a balanced life, in order to have a world that is functioning as well as growing rather than just growing. I woke up today and I found it so difficult to breathe. Yes, I know I'm prone to having asthma, so that makes my lungs more sensitive. And another little seed that was planted in my mind by someone I really admire and care for is that I should be living in a place that has clean air and clean water. And I was just like, it's kind of crazy to me that if I think about fulfilling the the biological requirements of having clean air and clean water, I would rule out a lot of metropolitan cities in India, and I'm sure across the world. And those cities have the opportunities and the other resources that I need to live a good and fulfilling life. How did this happen? I mean, not only like I can understand how it happened, I understand that rapid urbanization would make this happen. But the fact that it became so accepted, and it still is. The fact that people look forward to retiring outside of the city where they made their money. So they make their money for 40 years working in a city, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get back to the village or get out of the city in order to be able to breathe and eat healthy food and drink clean water and wash my hair and my body in water that isn't completely polluted or filled with chemicals, and or both, so we need to collectively believe in balance and believe that we are worthy of both, and also be mindful of the fact that there are certain things we can live without, but there are certain things not any life form that we value will be able to live without. I'm sure that most of us do not value disease. We don't value disease or disease carrying pests like mosquitoes and such, and the kind of lives we live. And this is genuinely down to us, because we are the ones who genuinely have the control over what happens. People talk about politicians and corporations and things like that, but we have given up our power in order to let them do what they want. There are places around the world, France, I'm not a big fan of France for different reasons, but the government responds to the people there. And remember that the government is made of people. We make up the government, maybe not the higher levels of government, but people we know, genuinely people we know, people in our families, make up the bureaucratic system. We all need to be reminded of this, and it can start small. I think it's not like, I don't know why I'm teary-eyed. It might just be the pollution and just general physical irritation right now, but I look like a mess. I don't even know if I want to put this on YouTube because I'm, ugh. But this is just genuinely coming out of me right now. I'm gonna get back to the point. We have to start small, and I definitely need to work on this. This is actually my new current obsession, I guess. Like, this is the thing that I really, really, really want to work on. I want to work on living a balanced life where I don't sacrifice my sleep to complete a video, where I don't sacrifice my health by ordering garbage food in order to, you know, once again be making a video. Usually in my life it's because I'm making videos or having meetings with people for events that I'm planning to do in the future, or, you know, just general touching base, networking, talking to friends. All of these things are important, and it's not an either or. It's just about putting in the boundaries in place once I have the awareness that this is not working out for me. And I have gained 12 kgs in a very short time. And I know it doesn't really show up on my face that much in videos, but actually I am a little surprised because all of my clothes are much tighter, but I have evenly gained the weight. So like my arms are just a bit thicker, and my legs, my calves, my stomachs definitely has gained the most weight. But like, I'm gaining weight because I'm living a very, very sedentary lifestyle. I am not eating well, and on top of it right now I can't breathe well. And the quality of water is so abysmal here that I air dry my dishes after they're washed. Like, I don't wipe them, and there's a residue with each water drop. Like, that shouldn't be acceptable. And I think that's a norm for a lot of people. Balance is key. And balance doesn't come at the cost of progress. I think the difference between the next technology and the current technology we have in many fields is not a life or death type of thing. You know, it's like the next upgrade to my phone. That's not life and death. But breathing in this air continuously is a matter of life and death for a lot of people. Everybody's worried about the next disease that will come out and, like, you know, affect people. But what about the fact that we're breathing in this air all the time? We're eating fruits and vegetables that are raised in and grown with such polluted water. It's not just about the taste of the vegetable, you know, it's the fact that the quality of the ingredients is so garbage. And everything I'm saying is nothing new. We all think about this from time to time. A lot of us think about this every winter. Like, I saw the local government releasing something about a few weeks ago about how they're going to handle and tackle the pollution this winter, and that shows foresight. It shows that this is a common thing. This is happening all the time, but there's no way to prevent it. And there's, like, I'm at a loss. This is the reason why people just want to give up and they want to leave. This is the reason why people who are able to work remotely end up coming to places like Goa or Himachal or Uttarakhand or Pondicherry or all of these coastal cleaner places, and not all of them live any differently. You know, we still buy garbage, junk food in plastic, and some of us don't. So that's good. But it gets really hard. Like, I'm finding it difficult to breathe right now. This needs to stop. We have to, like, I'm gonna focus a lot on this in my own life. And I'm going to make sure that through living it, it's something I keep both in my awareness and start spreading around in my circles. the idea of we can have both, and it's not a sacrifice. It's simply caring about ourselves and caring about our world as much as we care about ourselves, and realizing there's no separation between the world and ourselves. Just because there's a huge flooding issue right now in Sikkim, do you think that's not going to affect you in Delhi? That is most definitely going to affect you in Delhi. We're all so networked, you know, everything that we own is touched by a million hands before it comes to us. Unless we're growing our own tomatoes, you know what I mean? But even then, where did the soil come from? Where's the water coming from? Where did that water touch before it came to your water, what's the word, dispenser? The faucet that you're using. Like, everything is connected. Every single thing is connected. And that's something I'm aware of at all times. But to personalize that and realize, okay, how do I live mindfully and lovingly? You know, lovingly with the idea of abundance and not of fear. Like, I shouldn't fear that if I don't have a meeting with someone today, if I'm feeling tired, or if I need time to cook, that I will lose out, or they will lose out. Yes, of course, time is of essence. But time is also of essence when it comes to us taking care of ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna stop this here. I hope this makes it on YouTube. I hope I feel confident enough to put this out. Okay,